I can't seem to finish anything. These have been sitting forever in my space. Sad about it. List that I seem to be failing at. So I am stopping at 70%. If I don't keep going, then I won't have my sanctuary anymore. It's just work. I had this sweet peas. Look at this huge slug. But yeah, it's getting stunted, so I'm gonna try to put them in the ground. But I went to a store for the first time. I found sweet peas that actually are the tall ones. Usually they sell the really short ones, but look, they're the really tall ones. I'm going to plant both. These look even better than these because I've had these so long in here. I have these lettuces and they're like probably stunted. They're so dry, I have to water them. Well, let me get my gloves. And let's get the sweet peas and let's plant them. I did put seeds all over here, a bunch of them. Hardly any is coming out because when we're moving the soil from the other planters, my husband by accident, he threw a bunch of soil there and I think he buried them. So let's see, we have this one growing and this one. So not a lot of them. I have so many seeds there. There's one coming out there, one there, they're so tiny, nothing there. That's a feverfewer there. These are the alliums. Look how pretty these are. They're beautiful. In front of what's there, with like killing the ones that I already having here because the roots are deep, so I have to do it deep enough. Oh, see, I already am killing that one. See, with my hand maybe better. I have so much feverfewer growing in this yard, which I love feverfewer, but that is a lot. Here's another one growing right here, and I have one right below. Too much. Let's see if I can get these going. Ooh, they're all rootbound, which is not good for sweet peas. But I'm gonna try anyway. Let's see if they survive. They just don't like to be disturbed too much, but that's not gonna be good on here. Yeah, that's not looking good at all. Worm castings with the flower stuff. They like a lot of fertilizer, so okay. I'm gonna mix both mine and the ones that I got that are bigger. See what happens. Another chunk of mine. We'll see if this survives. There's a holly growing there. Okay, we'll see which do better. It's kind of late to be planting this. I mean, it's not late, but they would be a lot stronger if I had done it way before. I may be quite late for these sweet peas. I was late last year also, but even though I waited too long, the clock is truly ticking, so I am planting them anyway. And it may not be the perfect timing, but I'm gonna choose to try. I just gotta start, even when I'm behind. I probably killed a few trying to do this, but we'll see. Try not to worry too much. The garden will provide what it wants. Okay, I'm gonna put some more casting. I have been pretty sad about it, but it's another thing that I did learn from, so I'm gonna share it with you so you are pre-warned. Look at this. Those are my peach trees, my dwarf peach trees. Okay, let me put them down and I'll tell you the gossip. So as you know, they were getting whatever it is, that disease that curls the leaves, curly peach tree disease, I don't know. And he's gotten that for the last 2-3 years. So I went back to where I got them and I spoke to the manager who took me to the master gardener. And the master gardener goes, oh yeah, dwarf peach trees are super well known for getting that disease. And you really can't do a whole lot about it. And it's worse here in the Pacific Northwest because it rains so much. So come like January, February, when it's raining constantly, and that's when it's forming the bud for the leaves, it just gets it. So you would have to cover them so they don't get wet. I was like, what? No. So yeah, needless to say, I went to the manager and they reimbursed me for one, not both. Because I literally asked when I bought them that I wanted something that didn't have a lot of issues because I have a super tiny garden. I cannot waste space. And yeah, I was told nothing. And the master gonna say, I always warn people. I said, well, whoever sold it to me did not warn me. So I took him out. My husband took him out yesterday. I'm pretty sad. But yeah, I can't afford any space. My garden, I know some of you think my gardening is big. My gardening is super, super tiny. So I can't afford to have one spot not giving me something. So the apple trees are doing great, but dwarf peach trees, that's just not for me. So now I have a mess in here I have to clean, but before I do that, I think I'm gonna sand the potting bench and then get it all ready. Take all my stuff out of my grow room inside the garage and then get it all out here and get it set up. Sorry, somebody's mowing the lawn. So, okay, let's do that. That's where one of them came out. So I gotta clean all this. I took some ferns. The ferns just grow here randomly. So I took them out of that. And these got damaged, the allium, so I'm gonna take those out. So I'll have to work on this at some point, but I think right now I'm gonna sand the top of this and then get all my stuff out because I'm ready to get this set up so when I work in the garden, I don't have to worry about bringing stuff here. Look at the rose, how happy it is this year. I really have to tie it up, but it's doing so pretty. I'm putting part of it on this trellis and then part of it is growing on this arch here. It's doing fantastic. And this one also, ooh, it's so windy, this thing is falling. Yeah, I gotta make sure fasten this better. But look how happy it is. It's gonna give me so much this year. gonna try to hang this old wreath that was thrown out here. It's too small. Let's see this one. Okay, that one worked. It's pretty dirty. This whole putting bench has been a disaster. It's been so dirty for like, what, 9 months now? But I just put it off for weeks and now I'm tackling it. And no, I won't finish it today. It's just the whole thing. I just have to do it in pieces and not all at once. Do you struggle with the same, doing it in pieces? Or am I the only one? I'm stuck in my own kitchen. I showed you where I have my dahlias before. And I started them too early just because I thought I was going to be too late and I needed to join everybody else. And now this is what I'm dealing with. Here's all of the dahlias and they're growing way too fast. You can see I have like a jungle going on. And this has never happened before. But I still have like 3 weeks or more to go. So I'm really concerned. I don't know why they're growing this quickly. But I've been pinching them. So you can see how it's growing 2 more stems because I pinch them right in the center. So I need to do that with some of these that are happening right now. I think I did most of them, but this one, like, I haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna do that exercise here, because I have a few that I haven't done that in. But some of the ones that I'm pinching are growing so tall. Look at the size of these things. It's a jungle. So I'm hoping it will get warm soon, but it's not looking, yeah, look. That one there trying to get my dahlias. This is why I had to lift them all up and figure out what to do, because she is just desperate to get them. We found her inside of one of these boxes. This is the box of the ones that I showed you that were new ones. And look at this. The Diana one that I thought was no good because it had everything just hanging is growing. This one here, nothing is happening. It's pretty dead. But that one there is survived, which is the one that I was the most excited about. So I'm gonna work on pinching all these and getting this one here to stay. This has really bad aphids, so I cut a bunch of the stuff out, including leaves, but I still see some. If you can see, there's the aphids, so I go with my finger and I smash it. I cut a bunch of stuff out and I clean and put alcohol on my scissors. spider there that's probably eating the aphids going, why are you taking my food away? This is a time of the year where I may get frustrated because I may get diseases, it's waiting too long, and I have to take care of seedlings that are too big. Well, there's not enough that I feel like I've done. I want to leave all of it aside and just choose to just be in the moment. It's not easy, but at least I'm done for today. And in the meantime, I'll see you in the garden.